Good morning, learners. Welcome to another class. Our topic for today is abstinence. Abstinence can be defined as the practice of refraining from some or all aspects of sexual purity. Abstinence. Types of abstinence. There are two major types of abstinence. These are complete abstinence and partial abstinence. When we talk about complete abstinence, this is the type of abstinence that forbids all sexual behaviors with a partner as well as ruling out masturbation. This is a type of sexual behaviors. The type of abstinence that forbids all sexual behaviors, all not leaving any behind. And second one is partial abstinence. This is a type of abstinence that allows masturbation as a means of sexual gratification. In this partial abstinence, that person might not have sex, but is doing masturbation, which is called partial abstinence. But as for you learners, it is advisable to exhibit complete abstinence until it is time for you, until you're married, till you are old enough to get married and you're married. Now, some example of other forms of abstinence are as follows. We have lifelong abstinence. Certain religious figures such as the Catholic priest, the Buddhist monks, abstain throughout life in order to maintain purity and remain focused on their roles as religious leaders. B. Delayed abstinence. This is a form of abstinence carried out by a person in order to avoid unwanted baby or irresponsible life. And this is not contraceptive, so that they will not get pregnant, or just to plan their life. This is a form of this delayed abstinence type of that abstinence. Now, periodic abstinence. Many married couples routinely abstain from sexual intercourse after a child is born, while the mother is nursing a baby or during menstruation. Fourth one is secondary abstinence. This refers to a situation where someone who has sexual intercourse previously makes a conscious decision, for whatever reason, to remain abstinent until later in the future. In this secondary abstinence, a person has not been abstaining before, suddenly just started abstaining till later in the future. So it's an example of secondary abstinence. These are sexual abstinence. Sexual abstinence to restrain self-discipline. And sexual abstinence prevent unwanted pregnancy, prevent diseases, helps you, makes you pure. In fact, religious beliefs don't accept you to have sex until you're married. Skills and behavior that promote abstinence. Decision making. Make a decision that no, I won't defile my body till I get married. I won't have sex. I won't engage in sexual activities. Acquire knowledge and information. Don't say I am too small to know about sex education. Know about it. Be familiar with your parents. Let children know that, be familiar with their private part, their sensitive part, so that when any other person tries to abuse them, they will easily run away from it. Give them enough sex education that they need so that they will not take advantage of them outside. Have communication. Communicate with children. Communicate with your parents. Advanced preparation. Have to have self-control and set goals. How to set goals are Until I get married, that is when I will have sex. Set a goal, like it is so period of time. Right? I must abstain to so period of time. Set your goals and work towards it. This is why young people must abstain from premarital sex. Issues of STIs. STIs are sexually transmitted diseases like gonorrhea, like syphilis, like chlamydia, and pregnancy. So you see young girls nowadays, they are pregnant. So why do you have to go through that? Religious and moral beliefs. Religious and moral beliefs. So you should religiously, it is not good. You religiously must abstain from sex if you are not married. Focus on your education. The reason why you must abstain is you must focus on your education. You have a goal and you must set it and aim at achieving it. In order not to get hurt, in order not to get hurt, please stay away from sex. Dignity and respect. Promote dignity and respect if you are pure. Now these are the example of things the examples of diseases that can be contracted by if young people have sex. This is why young people engage in premarital sex to prove love to another, to keep the relationship. It is expected that sexual intercourse is part of the relationship, to experiment and satisfy sexual urge, to be sure of fertility of the partner. See? These are myths and facts about sexual abstinence. What I mean is things that people say, but they are not facts, they are not true. The facts are things that people say, and over the time has been proven to be true, to be the truth. Now, myth, abstinence for a long time can lead to sickness. That's a lie. If you do not abstain, you can contract diseases, e.g. STIs, sexually transmitted infection. Abstinence is all about discipline. Discipline yourself. Myth, primary school people are too young to need information about sexuality. That is wrong. Educate your child on sexual education. Fact, children also need to learn about all parts of their body so that no one can easily distract or molest them. You see? There must be premarital sex to know whether both of you love each other or are compatible. Sex should be after marriage for dignity and respect. Sex should be after marriage for dignity and respect. Myth, sex education does not address abstinence. Comprehensive sex education addresses abstinence. So stay away from sex. So don't shy away from sex education. Thank you. Do have a wonderful day. See you in the class.